Ooh! Greetings friends and welcome to Let's Make a 2D Arcade Fighter Part 4. In today's video we're going to be going over hit reactions. So what hit reactions are is simply a way of using these punches and kicks that we've made in our previous videos and having a way that our puppet is going to react to them. So when you get punched, your head's going to fly back and your body's going to, jolt and your legs are going to fly away, those sorts of things. By default, you can use force applies and that to move your puppet, but in order to give it a kind of like realistic or at least humorous kind of reaction to the particular hits, it's important to actually animate your very own hit reactions. So that's what we're going to do today. Alrighty. So first off, let's just start with a nice microchip, which is in logic and processing. And in our microchip, we are going to put down, well, first we're going to name it actually. So I think we shall name this one hit reactions. There we are. Alrighty. Now how we're going to do it is, essentially, we're going to use a little trigger zone. And this trigger zone, we can call, we can call it something like, actually we don't have to name it actually, because what we can do is, we'll go in things to detect, tag, and then we'll choose the one that we want. So we'll say, let's say hit head for starters. Okay, cool. So now that we've got our hit head trigger zone, we're going to make it a cube. We're going to move it up, reduce its size quite considerably. Woohoo! Make sure it's fairly central. And the one thing you want to be sure of is that your hit head detection zone will only be able to detect around your head and you won't have it far forward because you might have it triggered by your own punch. So you've got to have it a little bit back, a little bit behind the point where your hits are going to land, and maybe like a little bit behind if you like. Not hugely, it's just that if your person comes really close and they punch, you don't want the fist to go through your head and then, you don't even react to it. So there you are. And then what that's going to do is it's going to trigger a young timeline. So we'll put one down over there. We're going to first of all go playback mode and set it to once. Then we're going to reduce this to half a second. Very quick reaction, especially because generally these are reacting to fairly light punches. We'll put down our default keyframe and stop recording. We shall put down another one. And in this, we shall just do a little flick back of the head. You can make that as intense as you like. That's quite a hectic one. Quite a far back flick. And then we'll just put the default keyframe again on the end, and we got ooh, ooh. You can make it a little bit shorter if you like. Ooh. A little bit shorter. Ooh. Okay, maybe too short. Cha, cha, cha. Ooh. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alrighty, friends. So this is going to be connected over here, and I think we shall call this hit head reaction. Hit head reaction. Okay, cool. And to test it out, friends, what we're going to do is we're actually going to put on a young grid snap and make a copy of our puppet. Cha 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 cha. Flip them around with a tap of L3. And here we go. We're going to do a quick test. I might start as the second player just because, yeah. Let's see what it looks like. Cha 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 cha. Okay, you see? What this also helps us with is it shows us where our punches are going and whether they'll actually be on the money, as it were. Let's see what our one looks like. Okay, cool. We haven't done a body one. Okay, but that's cool. So what I'm going to do is, friends, just as a note, make sure that if you ever have two puppets at the same time, you only ever do your changes to one of them. Because what I did when I was still figuring stuff out was, I did all my punches and kicks on this guy, and then I did all my hit reactions on this guy, and then I was like, sweet. But of course, once you've done that, you have no way of bringing them together. You can't like copy the hit reaction microchip onto here and it'll just work perfectly, because all the animations will affect this one, you know what I mean? So you can delete this dude anytime you want, because this is the main guy that's going to have all the logic in him and be the base of all the logic. So just a pro tip, only work on one character. Sweet. Okay, cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go to the punches again. And that medium punch, as we saw, it was a little bit off. You know what I mean? It was a little bit skew. So what we're going to do is, well, actually, we'll turn off our grid snap quickly, because that's not of any use to us right now. We're going to go ba-ba-bam. That's a little better. But remember that you will then have to change the position of the tag and probably the damage, the health modifier as well. Cha-ching. See, this is a lot higher and also a lot more in line with his own face, which is what we want. Okay. I'm just going to adjust the old hand as well, because I do note that it is a little bit off. It's a bit better. Once again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but we want it to be functioning at least. Alrighty. Okay, so we've got this, and then we've got this. Let's go and see what is up. We adjust it so that it's hereabouts. Fabulous. Okay, friends. Let us give this another try. Oh, I'll need to make a clone first. A clone! A clone! You don't have to use a grid snap. You can just eyeball it. Ooh, but it might not be as exact. But yeah. Okay, cool. So now, punch, punch, punch. 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 You gotta be pretty close. Punch. 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 If you want, you can make it so that in the particular hit reaction, you can make it so that your arms go down a little bit, because I do see that their arms are kind of interlacing, or they're clipping through each other a little bit. So you can make it a little bit more dramatic if you like, you know. Well, that is very dramatic. Let's have a squiz. Cha 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 cha. Alrighty. I'm having way too much fun doing that. Okay, friends. And really that's all there is to it. Okay, cool. So that is our hit reaction for our head. Now I think we'll want to do one for our body. So just as before, we can copy this one. Copy paste. We shall move the trigger zone though to detect more in this region. But be very careful, because remember that your knee attack comes and your knee also hits body. So we might have to adjust the position of our knee so that it doesn't get detected. But we're just going to put this here. If you want to save yourself the trouble of not overlapping with your own tags, you can create two tags. You can have your player 1 tags and your player 2 tags. So you can have like hit head P1. So that means that'll be P1's attack and it'll only affect P2. You know what I mean? And similarly, you can have hit head P2 and that'll affect P1. If that makes any sense. When I say P1 and P2, I mean player 1 and player 2. Alrighty. So this is going to detect hit body. And then it is going to have a nice animation. I'll also just copy this one. Okay. And I shall delete that keyframe and I shall just add in my own fresh one. And for this one, I think I'll move the hips back. Whoa. So that there's a real sense of like, ooh, of like impact. Ooh. You can even like move one of the feet, you know what I mean? Head sort of goes down a little bit. A little bit. Okay, cool. Let's see what it looks like. Dish. Dish. Needs more of a snap in the beginning. Doof. Doof. I'm not liking that leg. That leg looks kind of dumb. So I think I'm going to leave the leg as it is. Doof. Doof. But that still kind of looks like he's just bowing down, which is not sufficient. Gotta be so that it's like, oof, you know, he's getting knocked back. Alrighty. Oof. Oof. Maybe even faster. Okay. That's alright for now. So this will be renamed to our hit body reaction. Remember to rename your stuff, keeping it nice and neat and organized. Neat body, hit body reaction. Neat body reaction. Okay, and we shall connect these thusly. And let us do a quick test. Chat. 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 Okay, it's not working. It appears to be not working. What do you desire? Let's try it like this. Okay. Let's just maybe do a quick deletion of the old puppet. Okay. And let's also check that our moves are rightly adjusted. So medium kick has its tag. You know, it seems fairly alright there. It might be too low. Okay, let me look. Oh wow, that's in a weird spot. Okay, no worries. We'll just do it there. You can have it a little bit in front if you want to just save yourself the trouble of overlapping with your own trigger zone. So that tag was just a little bit off. Let me look at the heavy kick. I fear we might have a similar situation. No, I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So those hit body tags are looking toit like a toiger. Let's try this business again. Okay. Chat. 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 Okay. Alrighty. Chat. See, this is why it's also important to have your trigger zone. I'm just going to delete this guy. Have your trigger zone go back as well in the event that you accidentally kick through. Well, not accidentally, but the event that you're very close to them and you kick through them. That the effect is still felt, you know what I mean? Alrighty. Righty tighty. Hiya. 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 Knee. 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 Hiya. Chat. 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 This is what I think of you. This is what I think of you. You. Okay. What you can do, if you're feeling very extra, is you can actually create multiple animations. So you can have like 3 hit body reactions, you know what I mean? You can also have like degrees, if you know what I'm saying. So you can have like a hit body and then you can have like a heavy hit, you know what I mean? So like a medium kick, which is on knee, might not have as much of an impact as like the heavy punch, you know what I'm saying? So for that you can create another tag, and that can be like hit body heavy or something like that, you know what I mean? Or hit body X, hit body large, you know, something like that. Or otherwise, if you just want to have a bit of variation, you can create like 3 different reactions, attach the detected to a little randomizer. So for example, we can have like a little randomizer here. It's got the little dice icon. And you can attach it to a randomizer. You can stick it into swing, randomize, and then it'll choose like, you'll connect the 3 timelines to A, B, and C, and then it'll do a different reaction every time. You can adjust it so that it is no repeat. Or you can have it as true, random, or shuffle, really whatever works for you. But I think for first thing we'll do is just finish up so that we've got the legs done as well. We'll also delete this guy. Thank you for your time. Alrighty, we're going to go when what is detected, when the tag hit legs is detected, then we're going to create another timeline. And this timeline will be our hit legs reaction. Alrighty. Then in our hit legs reaction, we're going to delete this keyframe just as before. We're going to put down a little keyframe. And now this depends how you might want to be like one of the legs just gets knocked back and you kind of go like, ugh, you know what I mean? You might want the leg to go like a little bit skew or cha. Bit of a shin kick. Let's see. Cha. Cha. So that's kind of a thing. And look, actually, let's give you a little bit of variation. So that's going to be the one. Then I'm going to make another one. Just going to delete this. Create a new keyframe. And this will be the other leg. This will be like, cool. Cool. So now we have two, and then let's make a third just for the gears, or just for the sake of it. Alrighty. Because these are all like shin level kicks, you know, so you can kind of just be like, do whatever you're feeling. Goof. Not sure how that one's going to look. Doof. Doof. Alrighty. Now we can have them all in a line. Cha-cha-ching. You can rename them if you like. We will do it just like this. We'll have gadgets. We'll have a randomizer. Randomizers can chomp your thermo if you have like a whole bunch of characters, but just because we're only going to have the two characters, player 1 and player 2, it should be chill. But like in my one game Boom Bowling, I had like randomizers on like every member in the audience for the round 1, and it like absolutely chomped the thermo, so I couldn't have too many audience members then. But alrighty friends, so now we'll have a thing that when the hit legs is detected, it'll give us one of 3 possible reactions. So that is a little bit of variation. Alrighty. Cha-cha-cha. Let's see what it looks like. Take this. Oh man, you know what I did? I didn't change where the flipping trigger zone was. Okay, rookie error. Look at this guy. First time playing Dreams. Alrighty. Okay, sweet. That should be good. Maybe a little bit too far forward. That'll be fine. Alrighty. Take this. Take this. Oh, you're making him dance. I may need to adjust the kick because it looks like you're kicking them in the groin, as it were, which isn't a bad strategy in a fighting game, but maybe for the sake of our where our feet are moving, we should just do a young switcheroony. So we'll go to kicks. We'll go to our light kick, and we'll adjust it. If you want to make it that they're getting kicked in the nuts, that's totally cool. But you see here, it's kind of like maybe we just point the foot a bit. Or we do this. We do like a little turn. That's gonna look weird, man. Let's have a look. Yo, I'm not sure about that, hey? I'm not sure about that. Okay. I'm not sure about that. Here I am reanimating some stuff from a previous video for your pleasure. We'll do it so it's like a toe kick. We'll imagine that they've got like steel toes. Alrighty, let's try this once again. Of course, I will need to delete the old guy and bring in the new guy. The most recent version. That happens a lot. You'll delete your dudes as you play through, but that's fine. That's what they're here for. Okay, now I'm controlling this guy. Cha. You see, that's just a little bit more believable. Cha. Do it. Oh, I'm a little bit too close. Ta. Chua. Cha. Chua. Cha. Chua. Ka. Cool. Yeah. Yo, wow. Satisfaction. Guys, so much fun. Woo. Okay, one thing you will want to do as well is we're going to take our immobilize. We're just going to copy that. And we're going to put it into here, into our hit reactions. We're just going to put it in one by one. Depending on your preference, you might want to also disable controls when you are getting hit. So that when you're getting hit, there's a brief time where you can't actually, react or or move or whoopsie, or you know, fight back. But that depends on you, because if you don't do it right, then you can literally just get, as soon as whoever starts fighting first, pretty much just ruffle stomps the other person. But, you know, in accordance with Street Fighter and games like that, where you literally do just get ruffle stomped, yeah, you know, that could be exactly what you need. And the way that you would do that is, you would just go to your immobilize, or you could create a new keyframe, and you would just go, while you're recording, into your controller sensor, and you'll just go deactivate. So you'll turn off the power, and that'll last for the however long it is. So you can totally do that if you wish. I think I'll leave it for now, but I'll leave you with the knowledge of how to do it. And then in later videos, if we find that it's important, when we start getting to the player 2 sort of test phase, then we can add that stuff in. But friends, this is what you need to do some hit reactions. If you want, what you can do is, just like what we did with the legs, is you can create like a few different ones and connect it to a randomizer, have like various head reactions, have various body reactions, have, as we've got here, various leg reactions. Another thing that you can do is, you can create a bunch of tags, friends. You know, like I've got ones like hit, head, body, and legs. You can create a whole bunch of variation. You know, you can have variation of direction. You can have like upper head, upper body, lower body, and of course that heavy body stuff as well. It's really all up to you, friends, and it's also as simple as just going back to your original punches or your original moves, going to the tag, deleting the original tag, or just renaming the original tag to something new. You know. So yeah, friends, that's all there is to doing hit reactions. Okay, sweet. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, once again, you don't have to connect it to anything, it just has to be there. And the trigger zones will work by themselves, so long as it's powered on. Alrighty, friends. So that's all there is to it. You now have some hit reactions, so your game is going to start looking much more interesting. Friends, I hope you found this useful and a lot of fun, because I really enjoyed this video, perhaps too much. And yes, please remember to like and comment and subscribe. I recently got 100 subscribers, woohoo! So I'm super proud of that. Thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, friends, I shall catch you in the next video. Thank you for sticking around. Catch you in the flip-flop.